This is the level Left Right Land from the infamous ROM hack Hacker's Dreams, widely considered the most difficult Kaizo ROM hack out there. Now the way this level works is that everything you're seeing on the screen is being controlled by the left and right shoulder buttons, and the shoulder buttons are only controlling things that are facing the same side that they are on the controller. So for example, this bullet generator you see at the bottom here shoots using the R button, and this one you see here facing left shoots using the L button. Now some of the items in this level can only be fired a maximum of 1 or 2 times, and you can tell which ones those are because they'll have a number next to its generator, and anything that doesn't have a number next to it can be fired an infinite number of times using the shoulder button, which you'll see a few times in the level where I just kind of like spam the object as many times as I possibly can. You'll see that right here. So with this section, I need to get this shell in order to do a shell jump, but I can't let the shell collide with any of the sprites right here. So it's just a really delicate dance of using the bullets and not letting the shell hit anything else. Now in this section, on and off blocks are also introduced with all of the sprite generators. So I'm also controlling the blocks turning on and off while spawning all of these different sprites that I need to use to get through the level. And the on and off blocks are also controlled using the L and R button, the same as all of these different sprites. So everything you're seeing on the screen is basically being controlled by 2 different buttons. And it gets really confusing and it really messes with your brain. Or at least it would mess with my brain if I had one, but I'm stupid enough to play Kaizo, so I don't really have much of a brain. So right here, you're gonna see that I'm basically spamming the L button to get all of these bullets out. And then once we get past that, we have to grow this Yoshi. Now there's actually something really interesting about this pipe you're about to see. Now you can get into this pipe without Yoshi, but there's actual special code that if you get in here without the Yoshi, it actually won't save your checkpoint, so it's required to get the Yoshi in there. And you're gonna want that checkpoint because the 5th section is pretty wild and very difficult, especially once we get near the end of it. You'll see. The same things apply here. L fires things to the left, R fires things to the right. And right here, we have to shoot a shell to the left, grab it, and then bring these snake blocks down, shell jump, and we have to curl in here. Now we're gonna land on this platform, and this part is wild. This part's really difficult to figure out how to stand and jump around on the stuff. You have to get on everything at the last possible second, and especially like right here, you have to fire these platforms off at the last possible second. And this leads to some like cursed merry-go-round. You don't want to go to the amusement park for this, so just hit the P switch and get into the last section. Now interestingly enough, in this section you're actually controlling the goalpost, which you would use to beat the level, but they're used as an obstacle, and if you run into them too early you're dead, but if you get it, GG.